Hello, Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I hope that you're doing well. This reading is for you. However, if it doesn't resonate with you, please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And then you can watch the videos for those, and they might resonate more, okay? Please note that this is a general reading, so the energies, it might not resonate for you. And if it doesn't, that's okay. Just take what does and leave the rest. If you'd like a private reading, please go ahead and book on my website, and you can find a link to that in the description box below. Let's get this deck here. We'll see what's going on in your situationship, your love life, relationship, or whatever the heck is happening here. Interesting. I have a bunch of cards that are kind of just all over the map, and I don't know why. There we go. Let's get them fixed. So this will be one person's energy. This will be the person that you're connecting with, their energy. And in the middle, I will put the cards for the mutual energy and from the romance angels. Why? This deck is just, it's, yeah. All right. Let's just do this. All right. I hope that you're all doing well. I hope you all had a nice weekend and that things are going swimmingly for you. What do we got? Okay, here we go. What have you got here, Taurians? What have you got, my friends? Okay. Okay. So, what I see, person one, how they're showing up in this situation. 4 of Swords in reverse. Somebody took some time out. They took some time away and they were reflecting and they were contemplating. Some might have been healing. Maybe they had a hospital or a medical issue as of late, all right? But somebody has been meditating. They've been really thinking things over, mulling it over in their mind and trying to decide what it is that they want to do. They could have been in a period of seclusion for a while. There could have been some blocking. All right, so maybe you haven't talked to this person in a little while and you're wondering how they're doing. Well, now they're coming out and maybe we'll be unblocking whoever it is that's trying to reach them, which is good. How person 2 is showing up in the relationship, you've got the Knight of Cups. They could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, a water sign, okay? They want to have a relationship. They do. They are acting on their romantic side. They are trying to show up, or maybe they will take this opportunity now to show up for person 1 by bringing flowers or just being very loving and sensitive and kind and there for the person, okay? That's what we've got here for Taurus, person number 2 situation. What does person number 1 want in this relationship? Well, I think after some conflict, maybe there was an argument of some sort, and it could have been regarding the truth of a situation. Maybe somebody lied. They don't feel as though they had the truth. That's what that Ace of Swords is. And they didn't feel like they had the clarity in the situation that they needed. And because of that, it's like they want an apology. So even though they want this apology, I think that they're waiting for it to come along, okay? And then maybe they'll open up their heart again to this situation, especially if the truth comes out. Person number 2, what do they want in this situation? Maybe they don't want to be so overburdened. And what I mean by overburdened is sometimes someone can give too much love or they can be overbearing, and they don't want that. They don't want to feel as though they're dating their mother. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but the Empress in reverse, it speaks to not being so nurturing, not being too over the top with them. And maybe that was the thing. Maybe they felt as though they were being smothered a little bit, okay? Because they just want the Empress in reverse to maybe tone down the amount of affection or love. I mean, I know that sounds weird, but some people just can't take it so much. And see, look at that, the Ace of Swords in reverse. So they weren't able to tell you that, and or not you, sorry, they weren't able to tell person one that because they didn't want to hurt their feelings. That's what I'm thinking. But this is the truth of the situation in which person one doesn't have. Because look, there's that Ace of Swords in reverse. So maybe if this person one felt like the other one was ghosting or pulling back or whatever the issue was, the issue is just that maybe they just feel a bit smothered and they just need a little bit of breathing room, more breathing room in a relationship, okay? So, how person number one is, what action they're going to take, they're going to stop sneaking around and being, strategic. They're trying to be so strategic about what's going on to try and find the truth. But they're finally letting this go now a little bit. They're letting it go. But they also want the sneaky behavior to stop in this relationship, okay? So they may communicate this. They may communicate that, look, I feel as though there's something not right with person two, and I really would like to know what's up so that I can actually fix it and make it right, okay? Now, that being said, person one could be a little emotionally immature, and that could also be what was giving person number two a little bit of stress as well. It's just like, they don't want to be a parent, right? And maybe they felt like they were being a parent. Very interestingly. Now, person two, what action they're going to take? Well, they are going to win at all costs. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means that they'll still not communicate the truth of how they're feeling about the situation, right? Because there it is, Ace of Wands in reverse. They might still sit back, and even though they want the relationship and they want a relationship, they may sit back and not act towards the relationship. I think that it's almost like, because they feel like they're being a parent in this relationship as opposed to a partner, they're trying to teach this person a lesson by withholding and, standing back a little bit. And they're just like, yeah, you know what, I won't take any action towards this relationship because it's up to this person it's up to person one to get their stuff together. What is this Seven of Swords in reverse? But that's not fair either, because if there's no communication about it, then the two can't collaborate and work things out. So yeah, the Seven of Swords in reverse is about recognition, the Six of Wands, somebody being on their high horse and being a little bit egotistical. So person two, and that would make sense, right? Because ego is about winning at all costs. So maybe they're seeing person two as being too egotistical and going out and getting attention from other people, but they do want a victory in this situation. Person one wants a victory in this, but again, it looks as though there needs to be some communication about this, all right? So what we have is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So maybe this took a long time to get off the ground, okay? Or maybe somebody was just waiting diligently because they wanted to get back together, because here we have or they wanted to come back together, because here in the present we've got past life relationship. You have known each other before. So this could be someone that you're already in a relationship with, and you've just had a fight and you've taken some time apart to just chill out, right? Maybe not speaking, whatever be the case, but now it's like, it looks as though you're coming back together again because somebody's got an apology here. But in the same respect, it's just a matter of needing to have communication. And then what is the outcome going to be? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So there it goes. There it goes. So I think that this is saying, despite the ego battles of each trying to be right, each trying to win here, I think that there is going to be this time where you come together and have a good discussion about things. But what's very important is that you need to reveal yourselves to each other. You have to tell the truth about how you're feeling in a situation, right? But also, whoever's telling the truth, that's great, but whoever's on the receiving end also needs to be open to hearing it and not taking it personally, but instead understanding that some people just have different levels and tolerances in relationships for certain things, right? Some people like public display of affection, some don't. Some people like kissing, some don't. Some people like hugs all the time, some don't, right? So it's about that. And there we go. And it's about surrendering fear. Okay? So Spirit is saying, let go of the fearful stories you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. And you see, that makes perfect sense, because this baby step is about getting to know each other. It's about getting to know what makes each other tick. It's about getting to know the likes, dislikes, the happiness, the sadness, all of that. And the only way to do that is by opening up, right? And this is page energy and opening up their heart space. So that needs to be done in baby steps, right? But that's the whole point of getting to know each other. So the good news is, it looks like things are going to be okay. You're going to start talking again if you haven't done already, and you're going to start, going over these things by slowly getting to know each other. But most importantly, in this time, don't let fear stop you, because the stories that you tell yourself, they can cause more damage than good, right? And they can make a situation a lot worse than what it really is. So I don't know if that resonated for anybody, but I hope that it did. I'm sending you guys so much love. Thank you for being here, and please give the video a like, as it helps to support the channel. See you again soon, Taurus. Have a great one. Bye.